Yo guys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again for another video here today. In this video we're going to be playing with, was it just me or did anyone else think that was going like really weirdly high or something? That was odd. Anyways, yeah, welcome back to another video. We are going to be using the new and improved 3.0 xbow. Now this one does have the Elixir collector. He's going to be playing log bait, so he's obviously going to rock our Elixir collectors, but every time he does that it gives us a 1 Elixir advantage, so we can just go for expo here already. He was in for Princess in the back. This honestly could be a lock on tower already, and it will be. Oh, that's so nice. He's got some copium. Yeah, this is so nice for us, boys. We're going to log here. We're going to get rid of that princess. So nice. Early lock on, boys. Can't complain with that, especially against a BMer. It's just the best feeling ever whenever you just get that lock on a BMer. Now, I'm not much of an expo player, and believe it or not, I actually once was, just not anymore. I've betrayed my my ratty ways, and I've seen the light. I've come to the light side, the bright side, and I've left it in the past. But I once was actually a bit of an expo player. Now, obviously, the 3.0 expo I played at the time was with the one with the Tesla, probably the more popularly known one. Yeah, but this is kind of the new and improved version, I guess. So yeah, we're going to be giving it a go today. Not a version I play often. I never really use the Elixir collector, but I know it is a very, very good card, and there's no really denying that. You're always a card that gives you Elixir whenever your opponent doesn't is always going to be virtually unable to be balanced. Now he does have Rocket here, but just imagine you get some opponents you play against don't really run what do you call it, like spells, big spells of any kind, and this guy's not even reacting to our our Elixir collector right now. I mean, what does he expect things going to happen here? Hopefully we just take all them out. We don't quite, but we get a pretty good run at it. We're gonna go expo here, no reason not to. He was in for a princess, really bad princess. We're just going to take that out. Oh, and our expo even took it out. Very, very nice. So he's going to make a choice here between rocking our expo or rocketing our collector. And if he wants to rocket the expo, I'll just go for another pump. I don't quite want to go for another pump yet, because that's just asking for trouble. Going for a pump into either, because you either have to go for 2 pumps side by side or go for a pump into the lane where he already has damage. Neither of which are going to be good for us. But he's just had a bit of a nightmare here. Let's go for a log just to cycle it. We have no reason not to. And just cycle back around to another one. And this is going to be a pretty easy game. No disrespect to our opponent. But yeah, he wasn't even in the same class as here. So we will hop into game number 2. And we are back for game number 2 here against Besiktas. I don't really know if I know they're them weird S's make, well, not weird, I don't mean in that way. I don't really know if they're like alternate S's make different pronunciations or something, but I don't even know what language it is, to be honest. But if you speak that language, feel free to educate me below. I'm very intrigued. I would like to know. So yeah, feel free to educate me if you are someone that is aware of that kind of stuff. I unfortunately am not. I'm just not cultured enough for that kind of stuff. Let's go for a knight here. Almost got a really good play in on us there, but luckily enough we did have our knight in hand to deal with it. Now, as I'm sure you guys seen, the little prince did get a bit of an emergency nerf of sorts. All round nerf. I can't remember off the top of my head what happened, but if you want to see, I've retweeted on Twitter, so go check out my Twitter and you will see. We go for a lock. He overcommitted up the left, so we can just go for a lock on the, or overcommitted on the right side, so we can just go for a lock up the left. And we will get our ability here. I don't know if he'll have Elixir. We did waste quite a bit there. Sometimes with decks like this, it's kind of easy to sit and think that you have an Elixir lead, because you forget that you've used 3 1 Elixir cards or 2 1 Elixir cards to defend. And I think some people get caught up in that and not really realize, like, yeah, you did actually spend a lot more than you thought. So always watch out for that, boys. Do keep them 1 Elixir cards in mind. While they may not seem like much, they definitely do add up. Especially if you use 2 or 3 of them, then that's 3 Elixir gone. And then, I mean, if you threw down a princess and it got instantly killed, you wouldn't just assume that you've lost the Elixir. So just kind of think of it like that sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to go for the little prince here. Just take out that fire. Never mind. We're not going to take out the firecracker, because why would we do that? And we're going to take out a little bit too late, and he's going to use his ability here, which isn't ideal, but it's pretty easy for us to clean up since we do have so much spam cards, which I love. So yeah, we're going to go for the log here, just to stop that from getting too many hits, and we're going to go for a lock up the left. We'll go for Ice Spirit. Oh, nice. Okay, then we'll go for the Little Prince Fire Spirit. Hopefully we clean that up. We're not going to quite clean up, so we will go for our log, go for goblins in front. That's going to be the left going. I will go for an xbow at the right, just to keep this pressure going pretty high. Don't let him quite do anything. Nice. We will go for our own Little Prince here. He's too distracted trying to take out the xbow on the right. He's just going to let that go. And that is going to be a pretty easy second game as well, boys. So I won't waste any more time. Let's hop straight into game number 3. And we are back for our third and final game against Cable Car. I can't lie, boys. This deck is working a little bit better than I would have thought. We've had some I consider I haven't played Expo in a very long time. We are getting like a good amount of luck here. These games are going our way. Now that could just be because it is 10 days in. I'm still League 7. I haven't played much. I'm a little rusty, so please forgive me. That very well could be something to do with it. But yeah, the deck's working very, very well. So if you are an Expo player and you haven't tried this deck out yet, be sure to give it a try, because it seems like a strong one. So yeah, we're gonna get some damage here up the right actually, which will put us in a bit of damage lead, which will be quite nice. We're gonna go for another pump here. He did use a lightning on the pump, but we will just keep this one going. Probably wasn't a good idea to put my pump in the left, but he seems pretty committed to going up the right side, so I don't think his brain will really register the fact that he does have more damage on the left tower, and that's 100% fine by me. I'll take that. If someone doesn't want to register that, that is A-okay. So I'm gonna hit the ability here just to distract the Mega Knight. What do we do here, boys? We might be in a little bit of trouble here, but I'm sure we can clean this up. Honestly, the worst thing for us right now is this Elixir Dragon. We need to get it off the field, and right now we do. Okay, we got it down, but I think it might be a little bit late. We go for the Ice Spirit here. That cleans that up. Oh, that's so annoying, but I am going to go for my pump up the left here. He does have lightning, but I'm not sure he'll have enough in hand. He goes for lightning, so we go for xbow, so we get the elixir from the pumps being destroyed. We can go for knight in front, and I just don't see a way he defends us. That should be tower gone, yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we kind of managed to bait out, or I guess you could say, bait out his lightnings by what might have seemed like a bad play by putting the two... What do you call it? I am blanking now, just trying to think of how I'm going to defend this. By putting the two collectors on top of each other, but it actually really, really worked out in our favour, which is always going to be very nice. So yeah, he kind of threw away the win by getting a bit greedy and taking out my collectors. So that just goes to show, taking out the collectors isn't always the best option. A lot of the times it is the best option, but not always, because you do have to remember your opponent does get them the 2 free elixir from it. So, well, 1 elixir for each, obviously I just got 2 in that situation. But that changed the game for us. That won us the game, just that one play he made. Which is the best and the worst thing about this kind of deck. It's irritating to play into, but I mean, if it wasn't for him making that one mistake, would we have won? I don't know, but either way we did win, boys. So that's it for game number 3. And yes, guys, this is the deck that we did use for today's video. Now, as I've shown, the deck is very, very strong. One mistake, game over. Your opponent needs to mess up once, and that's it. And that's all it really takes, because I mean, it's Expo. So yeah, boys, if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit like and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.